Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Jimm and Dave Beer Review. Dave, what beer are we reviewing now?
Stella Artois.
Is that how you say it?
Artois?
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 It looks French. Is it from France?
Artois? What?
Where's this beer from? It looks imported.
It is, okay, our origin.
Let's see. Take a look.
This is forever to do.
Belgium.
Belgium. Where we get our great, where? Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Really? I thought he was French.
No, he's Belgian.
Oh, well. France, Belgium, they're right next to each other, right?
From Belgium with love. Ha 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 ha. The story of Stella Artois.
Stella! Alright, this says it's a premium lager beer. I like lagers. That's great. Belgian's original. Hey, it says Anno 1366.
1366. I just read that here too. Wow.
I suppose Anno means since in Belgium. I'm assuming that. Or I'm taking the, how do you say?
It was then the Den Haroun brewery that first established in Leuven, Belgium.
Alright.
A world-renowned brewing institution, Den Haroun laid the foundation for the quality, taste, and standard that this beer is known for today. To honor it, the symbol of Den Haroun Brewery is proudly displayed in their cartouche. What is? Oh, that little thing in the middle.
Cartouche.
The one with the leaf on top of the horn.
Ah.
But you can't see that.
We'll throw a graphic up there.
Yeah, later on.
Excuse me for getting up. I realized the air conditioning was on and that was probably creating a noise, which I'll have to edit out later with a sound editing program. Alright, Dave. Crack these beers open. You know, it's got distinctive
puppies open.
Green bottle here, so unlike the last beer we reviewed, it's
what
nice
kind
to see.
of puppies I like are the one with 2 feet.
Now, what do you suppose is better, Dave? A green bottle or a brown bottle for preserving the quality of the beer?
I don't know about the color. I prefer to have brown bottles, but
yeah, because
greens seem to be always the greens seem to be like foreign beers, like Canadian or like English beers. You know?
Or what was the one?
Like Beck's is
Beck's, right?
Beck's,
Moosehead,
Heineken.
Jinx.
Not including Rolling Rock, because that's still in Pennsylvania, right?
Yep. All right.
So,
Oops, sorry, I got a little glam from last beer. Sorry.
We won't hold it against you.
All right, let's pour this.
This puppy.
All right.
A lot of foam.
Stella! Premium lager. Now I like a good lager. All right. Well, haven't had a lot of luck with Belgian beers in the past, so looking forward to trying this.
I'm sorry, I had a flashback.
What were you flashing back to?
They have this type of beer in movies. It's called, I can't remember the name of it. It's a fake beer that they make just for people to drink on set so they don't get drunk. And I can't remember the name of it. It sounded familiar to Heineken. Anyway, I digress again.
Oh, you mean it's a non-alcoholic one?
It's a non-alcoholic beer, but everybody you watch Supernatural or something like that. They're drinking a beer. Guess what? That beer is fake beer.
Well, it's just non-alcoholic beer. It's still technically beer. You used to have scratch in your face.
Even non-alcoholic beer has alcohol in it.
Right. I know what you're talking about. All right. Well, what we're talking about tonight is Stella Artois. Or Artois.
Stella!
Or Artois.
Sound like Adrian.
All right. It has a good color.
I like it.
Yeah, it's your standard beer color. Light, clear. I hope they didn't put any of that stuff in it to make it clear. I hate that.
No, only Budweiser does that stuff.
A typical beer smell. Nothing to write home about. It doesn't have anything that jumps out at you. It's very plain. Well, let's try it.
Ready?
Belgian lager. Here we go.
Drink it on down.
Oh.
It's not that bad.
My God. This is
Belgian
sewer water.
I give it 5.5.
Oh. It's sour. It's a little sour, but it's not sour in a good way. Oh.
What's a good way of being sour? To have like sour.
Like a sweet tart.
Oh, that. I don't really.
Or there's certain beers that are meant to be
There's
sour.
something sweet. How can it be sour? Sour and sweet? Sweet and sour? Is that like sweet and sour food? Like Japanese, some Chinese food, whatever?
Well, I gotta say that for a beer that's been around this long,
It's been sitting around that long.
Yeah. Well, you think they would have tweaked it a little bit, but I suppose back in
Speakers.
What was the year again?
1366.
Oh, all right. So it's almost to the year we were born, only with about what 600 years difference.
That's it.
You would think 647 years later that maybe this would be the greatest beer ever because it's been around for a while. But I guess, in 1366, maybe they just didn't have their their act together.
Oh my goodness.
I stopped myself. This is a family program. But yeah, a little disappointing. Not as bad as someone had told me about, but I want to be fair. You know me.
It's not a wheat beer. So I don't think it's that bad. You hate wheat beer. It doesn't make sense.
I did find one. I like the cinnamon one's cherry wheat.
That was cherry. That bad, huh? Give me the rest of your beer.
Well, I think maybe if, there's like a Belgian dog that made his Belgian dog water into a Belgian pot, and then they made some Belgian beer out of it, that would explain a lot.
When you got this thing on your iPad, you can just stretch it and see the label on the front.
I had it up front earlier, I think, but yeah, well, here you go. You gotta take a closer look.
So
I don't recommend Stella.
Stella!
Yeah, I'm actually 5 seems generous. It's
No, 5 is good.
it's kind of smooth. Bit of a bitter aftertaste, not a strong aftertaste, but I kind of want to go like.
I still want to.
I want to like rinse out with some Listerine or something. Now.
Rinse, wash, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! Be like you did on the side of my car that one time. What are you, Caesar?
Well, I saw this beer, and I want to just.
What?
This is my impression of the Grumpy Cat.
Oh, dare you? Poor cat. Some kind of deformity with that cat, isn't it?
It's a midget.
It's a midget cat.
Yeah.
How do you have a midget cat?
How do you have midget people? I don't know. It happens.
Well, how big is this cat? A pound?
No, it's got dwarfism or whatever.
Dwarfism.
Yeah, it's a dwarf cat.
Dwarf cat.
I don't know. Is midget a bad word? Is dwarf a bad word? I don't know. I'm not up with my PC with the whole little people thing.
Little people
It's
thing.
a little cat.
Little cat. My parrot.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm in a good mood today, people.
Me too, except for this
I don't have to go to work
Stella.
tonight. Stella!
Never buy me a Stella. You see me in a bar, you want
Unless
to give me a
she's
beer?
hot. What?
Huh?
Buy Stella, unless she's hot. Buy you a woman.
Is anyone actually called Stella anymore?
Some people.
I think ever since that movie with...
Stella!
Right.
What?
What was that called?
I don't know.
Name of the movie?
On the water.
Marlon Brando. Okay, thank you. So it's kind of like I have a friend Adrian, who ever since Rocky, whenever someone would go to her, Adrian, she's just like, she becomes a grumpy cat. She's like, so shout out to her, I suppose.
Dwarf cat. Yes, yes. Congratulations, by the way, Chris and Adrian. You're going to make wonderful parents. Very good people.
Hands off your face during this.
I have itches. I need to
Ignore
scratch.
it. Ignore it.
Ignore it. I can't ignore it. My itchy face.
Everybody now.
Besides, I just trimmed up my beard, as you could see before I was doing this, because I had to. It was getting a little bit wacky.
Itchy.
You know,
Itchy and scratchy.
and there was hair all over the place. But I have this trimmer thing. It only costs $17, and it really does a good job.
Oh, okay. Nice.
At a Target. People go to Target. Target's a nice store.
So why don't you just go with the Evil Dave from an alternate universe thing and just get the goatee?
Ah, like Star Trek.
Right.
Like be Spock, because I'll have like a goatee then. I had a goatee before. I just don't like goatees that much.
Oh, well. I know, besides...
Like if I had a mustache, I'd look like Magnum PA.
PI.
We're going into 10 minutes here, people.
No, we're digressing. All right.
I digress all
So,
the
what was
time.
your number?
I give it a 5.
I give it a 4.
Man,
And,
never agree on it.
yeah, it's
We can agree to disagree.
Belgian sour water, sorry.
It's not that bad. He's just fussy.
It's not as bad as I thought it would have been, but all right, wait a minute. My memory's
The more
gone.
beer we drink, the better it tastes. You know what I'm saying?
I suppose after the first 5, you get used to it, but, you know. You can see a doctor about that condition, buddy. All right, there you have it. Please drink responsibly. Or what's it say on the back of this? I thought this was actually pretty good.
What was that?
Always enjoy responsibly. That's pretty good too. Anyway, you can look it up at stellarartois.com.
Over 600 years of brewing
Assuming I'm pronouncing it.
experience.
600 years of brewing experience, and this is the best they can come up with.
Well, people are still,
Well, you know, it's really
if
amazing. It's
people
probably,
weren't drinking it, it still would not be available.
I suppose.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and Belgium's ever done what?
Waffles.
All right. You got me there. Got way too deep a pocket on those waffles. I don't like
What
them.
about Waffle Houses?
I like the smaller holes in the waffles because
Like
when you use
holes.
the butter, it's easier. But then when you got those deep butters, it's like you get the you take a little butter, you scrape it across. It's like it's all into one hole.
We used to
I
make
wanted to move it
waffles back
over
in
the
the day.
entire waffle, but no, you guys had to make like a half-inch deep hole in your damn waffles. And so when you have to sit, there, you know what? Forget it. I'm not even going to use butter. I'll just use a little bit of syrup, and it won't be that good a waffle.
Butter.
As if I could put a little butter on
You
it.
need to put butter on when you got maple, when you got syrup.
Well, I don't know. I like just a
That's
little
like,
bit
here,
of
here's
butter.
some fat with your fat.
Yeah, well, I think I got like this, you know. I didn't say I had good eating
That was
habits.
very hard work. It took a long time to get there, but he's finally there.
Right. And I was suffraging.
Suffragette.
City.
Is that like a
All
Pat
right.
Benatar song? No? What about Joan Jett?
Suffragette
I was get those
City.
two
That was
mixed
David Bowie.
I always get those two mixed up, Joan Jett
David Bowie?
and Pat Benatar.
Oh.
They kind of look alike.
Maybe around the eyes. Have you seen Joan Jett lately?
No.
She went blonde. And
Really?
short hair.
The last time I seen her, she was like a rail.
Well, now she's more something
Skinny.
else. All right, that's it for the Jimm and Dave beer review for now. Thank
Thank you
you.
very much, people.